Sort of, are we meeting for the first time?
Yeah, ma'am. It's true.
Okay,
Yeah. So,
okay.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
can we start with an introduction?
Yeah, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Yeah,
Hmm.
well. So my name is Sorappa and I'm from West Bengal and I have done my graduation in geography last year. Now I'm just preparing myself for government exam. And that's all,
Hmm.
ma'am.
Anything about family, interest, passion?
Yeah. So as far as my passion is concerned, so I'm so much fond of drawing, ma'am. And I
Drawing.
sometimes I yeah drawing. I'm a drawing teacher also, ma'am.
Okay,
So yeah,
okay.
ma'am.
That's
And if I talk about my family, so there are two members in my family, my mother and my mother and me. That's all. And
okay.
that's all, ma'am.
Okay, that's great. Okay, Saurabh, do you know about me?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I was just about to ask you. So could you please tell me about yourself?
I'm so sorry, I'm a little under the weather.
Yeah.
My name is Sarika Poplani, connecting you from EnglishYaari. I am a corporate trainer. On other platform, I work for corporate officials. Along with that, I take classes for international students who are based in UK, US, Australia, Canada, China, Middle East, and so on. I take syllabus classes, spoken English classes, personality development, and public speaking, along with creative writing. Prior to 3 years, I was in Dubai, worked with different universities, institutions, and corporate firms, and I worked there for good 12 years. And before that, I was in BPO, worked as an agent, as a process trainer for good 6 years. I am masters in English. Overall, I have 17 to 19 plus years of experience in corporates now, and I have 9 years in teaching. Okay, so this is
Oh,
all about
amazing.
me.
Yeah, so great.
Thank
So
you.
could you please tell me that where you from, like where you from in India?
Sure. I was born and raised in Kanpur, which is in Uttar Pradesh. I did my schooling, college, everything from Kanpur. After that, I got good opportunities to work as a freelancer in Kanpur itself. Then I moved to Delhi. I got an opportunity in Convergys, which is known as Concentrix now. Working for 6 years, I got married and then I shifted to Dubai. And I was there for good 12 years. I came here in 2019, month of March, no, month of December, for a small vacation of good 3 to 4 months to set up my own house. My family is now shifted to Mohali, so I'm also in Mohali. By the time I finished my decoration of my house and housewarming parties, uh, this pandemic had hit the country. So that's where we decided we are not going to travel now. So we were stuck in India. And my husband still comes and goes from Dubai because he still works in Dubai. He has his own business visa. But I am very much here in Mohali because I have a small daughter who has started schooling and I don't want her to get disrupted with that. So this is all about me.
Okay, great, amazing, amazing. Yeah. So
That's great.
how's your day, ma'am? Today?
Today, it
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
was pretty hectic since morning, and I think rest of the journey is also very hectic today. And the worst part is I'm feeling under the weather. Cough is something which bothers you a lot because whenever you talk, if you have cough, you cannot talk. And
Yeah,
my
yeah,
job is to talk.
yeah, yeah,
Teacher's
ma'am.
job is to talk. So if you have throat infection or throat pain, if you have sources in your mouth, that is not going to help us. The whole body can be paralyzed, or I would say fractured. We will work with that. If you have a fracture in leg, hand, you can work with that. But if throat is gone, the teacher is gone. Right? I was
Yeah,
just talking
ma'am.
to my
You can
previous
talk.
student.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking to my previous student before you. That poor fellow, he disconnected the call because he knew it. I won't be able to talk. So 3:26,
Oh,
he
oh, oh.
disconnected the call. That let her take rest because I was taking water, coughing, and talking. So poor guy just disconnected the call. I felt so sad. So it's like, it's okay. I'm going to meet him tomorrow again. So no problems. Okay. So Sarah, without
So, yeah.
wasting a minute.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
are you well right now? You are fine right now?
yeah. It
Yeah.
has been 2 months now. It has been 2 months. This cough is
Oh
not
my
going. I've
God.
changed the doctors. Yeah, because uh, previously I was in Dubai, and since we have shifted here, I mean, it has been 3 years now. And every year during this season, I get cough for 2 to 3 months. So I think I'm
Okay.
not able to adapt some kind of environment in air. Or during this season, the weather is really bad. Probably that is the reason I'm not able to catch. So that's why I'm facing this. But it's okay. All is well when end is well. I'm sure after
Yeah.
some time when the month is going to get over, I will be okay again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Ma'am.
So let's start. Today's topic is very interesting. What if I
Yeah.
became prime minister?
Yeah, ma'am.
So let's start. So what would you do? What will you do to generate more employment?
Yeah. So I would like to do something like I will mostly focus on employment, like for business. Like I will just generate more and more in business, and that's why I will just inspire all of them, even give them aids, and to help them that you should start business rather than any job. And this way I will just focus on this. Also, I will just focus on MSME, and even I will try to uh, bring what to say that money from foreign, like FDI. I think so. It's FII. If FII.
What are you bringing
I
from
think
foreign countries?
foreign investment. FII.
Investment. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
So in this way, I will try to tackle the problem like employment. Employment is very common right now in our country. As you can see, it unemployed right now, and
Okay. Well, I
yeah.
can see
So
that
this, yeah,
first point is very important because nowadays government is helping everybody to start their own startups. They are getting loans from
yeah, yeah,
government and
yeah,
for
yeah,
easy rates. So I think youth is more encouraged to do their own business rather than looking
yeah.
for
Something.
employment opportunities. Yeah, because if you are not educated and then you are working, it makes sense because you cannot start your own business without any information. But nowadays government even educating people, giving them the training and then giving them money to start their own business, which is again a plus point.
Oh,
So good that if you also become a prime minister, you will also do the same thing what Mr. Modi is
yeah,
doing. So good,
yeah,
great.
yeah.
So how you will tackle with poverty?
Yeah, but it's very common. When I think that it is not problem, it is disease, man. Because people are habituated of this, like poverty and all.
Mhm.
So I will just try to. I can't help now, like before generations who was born in 2075 and 70. So I can't solve them. I rather I can just help them to be to out from these types of things like problem. uh, but I will just I do one thing, that I want to I would like to help their children to start anything, even to be how to tackle these types of poverty and how to be rich. That's the main focus. I would say that I will do, and
Okay.
this yeah.
Okay. What I see, Saurav, you are not finishing a statement. You are starting the statement, but you are not completing the statement. And that's why a lot of time people get confused when they talk to you. I am pretty sure this must be happening. and they look for more clarity from you. When you are done, still people are looking at your face. Yeah, because Saurav kuch aur bhi bolega. Some more things are coming out. Why?
Yeah.
Because the clarity is missing. Whenever you make a point, make small sentences but complete sentences. So, for example, you said 2075. We have not reached to 2075. I think you're talking
Oh,
about
sorry, sorry, sorry.
1975, right?
Yeah, yeah, sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
Rather, you can say that people who are born in 1900s and 80s or 90 in bonds, you can say like this. People who are born in 75, 80, or 90s, I would not be able to help them because they have already spent their life. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
love to help their children so that their upcoming life should not face this poverty. As a prime
Okay.
minister, I would try to have so many schemes wherein they can get employment, they can get some return of their money by doing small jobs, by doing some
Yeah.
contracted jobs, some contracted efforts. Like if I talk about recently, I've heard a news that you know about Uttar Pradesh. Something happens, this bulldozer goes and they just destroy everything, land of
It,
uh,
it is
you know
very,
it's very common now.
yeah,
So what is happening recently, I heard that on those lands which were demolished uh, by the government, on for those people where they were criminals or they did something wrong. So what happened recently, they have built houses and they have given those houses to all poor people to live. And they are,
wow,
yeah, and they are destroying those small huts or small unhygienic places where they have maintained, and they are trying to live there and becoming a part of those diseases which are not even heard or said, because they don't have good facilities to the doctors. So they have made a proper houses, and they have allocated those houses to all the poor people. This is how they are using that particular land.
that's fantastic.
Okay, so it is a good thing, right? At
Yeah,
least something is demolished, but government is trying to build something on that and giving to all those poor people who are staying at the places wherein they are not able to even survive. At least
yeah, yeah,
fresh air, fresh house, neat and clean house, building is clean, water is clean, and those small clinics which wherein you can get a card of up to 5 lakhs rupees and you can have your free medical treatment, that is also given to poor people. So what else you needed for
yeah, yeah,
poverty? How come you are poor? Every month you are getting 6,000 rupees from government if you are below some quota. How come you are poor? 6,000
yeah,
is
yeah,
more than enough for a poor family wherein they don't have any bread and butter to eat, right? You don't
yeah,
earn.
yeah,
Free
yeah.
of
Right,
cost,
right,
you're getting
right.
6,000. You should be able to take care of yourself. Plus,
Yeah,
government
yeah,
hospitals, government schools, they are giving you free education. So life is all
yeah,
set, right? Now what
yeah,
these people are doing, they have been allocated a house, now they are putting those houses on rent so that they can get more
oh,
rent. So 6,000 from government and they can get more rent. So again, these things are not going to help. See, nobody sees this. Poverty is at the same scale, right? Why? Because
yeah,
whatever benefits you are getting, you're not taking advantage of it, you're becoming over smart. So poverty will remain poverty. Poor people will remain poor because they have another ways of earning money. So you're getting
yeah,
my point,
yeah. Sounds
right?
good, ma'am.
Right. So make small sentences whenever you speak, sort of. See, I completed the entire sentence. I told you
Yeah,
how
yeah.
to maintain sentence structure, right? Now, next question, I'm going to give it to you. You also make small sentences, but complete sentences. Okay.
Okay, all right.
So, what steps you will take for cleanliness or hygiene?
Yeah, so well, as far as cleanliness and hygienic hygiene, right?
Hygiene. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hygiene is concerned. So I will just follow some tips and trick. Like I will just not allow any my citizens, my country's people to use any polythene bag. Even
Mm.
I'll make some. I will just some dustbin just 100 kilometer away, yeah, rather between 100 kilometer away. So
I will
what should
no
be the right?
between 100 kilometer away. Wrong. I will put
So
dustbins in every 100 kilometer span.
okay, okay,
That
okay.
means in the
Span,
area of
okay,
100, yeah, span. In this span, I will put one dustbin.
okay. So I will put dustbin every 100 kilometers span. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
okay, all right. So well, so then I will just I just motivate them, even inspire them to to clean their house. Even I will tell them that what's the advantage and disadvantage of of
Great.
unhand. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
This
one
sort
more
of
thing.
problem, like, yeah,
One more thing. Like you said, every 100 kilometer span, you can say, I will install dustbins within
install.
the
Yeah,
within the span of 100 kilometers in every locality.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Second, I will stop the usage of polythene.
yeah, yeah.
Third, I will encourage to use cloths for their purchase. Fourth, I will put the fines on those people who
Okay, all right.
throw garbage on the floor or on the roads. In Dubai,
Yeah.
we have fines. In case if they find you that you are throwing
Oh,
something on the roads, they will catch you. They will give you fine. Okay.
okay.
Number five, last but not the least, I will run the campaigns all over the country to give them the information, give them the learning or education how wet garbage and the dry garbage makes the environment contaminated. Okay, you must have heard in between there was a campaign wherein you have to give wet garbage in a different polythene, in a different garbage bags, and the other one in a different garbage bags. Why? Because the wet one, it's impacting the society or impacting the environment more badly.
Okay.
Okay, so 4 or 5 points, it's more than enough. I am waiting what comment the opposition is going to make on this G20. I am waiting for
Yeah.
that comment, what negatively they are going to talk about this event. I'm just waiting for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. No, ma'am. Even I heard yeah, heard a comment from a politician today, just a few minutes ago. So that comment was like not G20, M20. It was the comment.
I think, sorry, I think they just have to come in politics by hook or by
Yeah.
crook.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is something which is very dangerous for our politics, for our country. If I talk about our country, it has reached to that point which nobody thought of. We
Yeah.
have come to that stage today, and Modi has made it possible, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Sure.
if
I agree
I,
with you,
if
ma'am.
I yeah, if I talk about the recent news which I have heard, he's going to talk to the American, this Joe Biden, that
Yeah.
you have to give green card more early, because nowadays the file takes at least 1 year to get visas. In case if you want to go to UK, US, it will take at least 1 year. 1 year in
Oh my.
file, because there are so many applications. Okay. So when I say about Joe Biden, the US president who has come, he's a very good friend of Modi, first of all. And as you know, that US means a powerful country,
Country. Yeah.
right? The US
Sounds
is
good.
a
Yeah.
powerful country. Okay. And we are going to get so much with this visit. People are already investing here in India. iPhone is getting manufactured in India. Nobody has ever
Yeah. Yeah.
thought.
Yeah. Sure. 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 Yeah.
Tesla is
Yeah.
going to come
Yeah.
in India. Tesla had refused to invest in India, and he is also coming. When
Yeah.
Modi went, it was his recent visit, wherein the owner of Tesla, actually came to visit Modi. That was actually a beautiful gesture. He wanted to show it to Mr. Modi, and he made a promise to Mr. Modi that I am going to invest in India, just because of his aura, just because of his expressions, impression. See, he also had said yes for India. So I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
coming generation going to get this impression that everybody would be seeking for blue card rather than green card. I think so. Very soon,
yeah, yeah.
everybody
So
will
so.
have to have blue passport rather than green passport. Everybody wants to be in India, right? Do you think so?
Yeah, 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 ma'am. So
I am very happy that I'm in India, and I'm very happy that Modi is the prime minister. Don't you think so?
yeah, me. Yes, so am I.